Hello everyone. In this video we're going to talk more about string formatting from chapter 5. And let's say you have a variable called money, okay? And that money equals $23.02, okay? Not a lot of money, but maybe it is. And then let's say you want to do something like print out, okay? You have let's say you have, and then we're going to put here, check this out, 0 colon, okay, 0.2f. I'll go over this in a minute. Dollars in your wallet, okay, dot format, and then the variable money, okay. Whoa, what did we just do here? That's kind of weird, right? So let me just run it for a second, and then I'll show you what we did, okay. So I'm going to run it and say, whoa, look at that. So we just stuck, right? We just stuck here, right? The value 2302 in the middle of the string without using a comma like we've learned so far, right? So this 0 here means the 0th parameter, and I'm going to show you this in a second. I'm going to show you more about this. And then this says right here, this is called the format specifier, okay? And notice how it says 0.2f, right? This means the width and the precision, okay? So the width here, 0, means take up as much space as you want. And the precision means 2 spaces, 2 precision points. So 0.02, right? If I change this, right, to one place after the decimal, and this is F for floating point, F for floating point, okay? Okay, you got that? Okay, just look at it, make sure you got it. Say, okay, so it's floating point or fixed point, right? So let's just run it now and see what happens. Whoops. There we go. So now you see it only prints out 23.0, right? But let's just make it 2306 and see what happens when it does the rounding. Ooh, it did the rounding for us, so pretty neat, right? Now let's say you have a, another thing called wallet, okay? Wallet type equals, and we'll put in here, I don't know, a Target branded wallet, okay? In your, and here I want to insert the Target, right? So I'm going to say here, these seagull braces, as some people call them, or mustache braces. And now we're referring to the second thing, that the second parameter, which I'll show you in a second, colon, and then how we want this formatted, okay? So this is interesting, right? Because this particular thing is what? What is this thing? Is that a number? Okay. Is it a string? What is it? Okay. So how do we want to format the string? How do you think we should do that, right? Well, guess what? You don't need anything, okay? You just say, hey, there's a slot there. And what you do now is you go over here to this dot format thing and you put a comma and then you put wallet type, okay? So the 0th substitution thing here is money, which goes right here, right there. And then number 1 goes here, and that's going to be wallet type. So it's going to say you have 2306, right? Let's just change that to 2 dollars in your Target wallet, okay? It's goofy, but let's just see how it works, okay? So there it is. You have $23.06 in your Target wallet, okay? Now, you're saying to yourself, yeah, okay, I get it, I totally get it. But what happens if you want to add, say, a third one, okay? Let's do this. In your Target wallet, which is made of, and then we'll put 2, okay? And then we'll do that. And in 2, we want to put material, and then we'll put leather, okay? Leather. And now over here, we'll put a comma, and we'll say material, okay? Now what it's doing is it's filling in everything in these seagulls here, in these seagulls, right? with the things specified here. This goes in the 0 slot, this goes in the 1 slot, mail type goes here, and then material goes here, okay? So let's run that just so you can see it. And look at that. It fills everything in as it should, okay? Now, on page 149 of your book, right, they tell you about different ways to specify formats, right, for numbers, where you can include the width, right? Say the width of something, right? So let's do one of the examples here. Let's see. Let me just see what a good one would be. I don't know. Placed in a field of 5. I don't know. 10. I don't know. Let's just do one here. Let's just make one up. Okay. Print. There are a lot of turtles, right? In, and then we'll put a placeholder 0. Okay, that's all we're going to do. And then we're going to say format. Okay, and then we'll just put in here parking lot. I hard-coded the string. I didn't use a variable. Okay, so it's just going to fill in that 0 there with that. Okay, so let me just show you. Run. Okay, run. And there it is right there. Right, turtles in parking lot. Okay, in the parking lot. Now, what happens if you wanted to make the width of that thing, parking lot, like 20 characters? Okay, just because you wanted to, right? So check this out. Okay, guess what? Well, it kind of did work, but you can't see it. I need to put some text after it. Okay, so in the parking lot over there. Okay, watch, ready, run module. Okay, now see what it did? Okay, the parking lot in space over there. So the entire width now of this particular 0 placeholder here is 20 characters. Okay, then you can even do things like this. If you put a greater than sign in there, right, you'll do something like this, where it right justifies it and it puts space here. Okay, you see that? Now, that's right from, kind of right from page 149 on the textbook. And you can learn more, right, about string formatting. But let's just do one more, okay? Let's import the math library, right? You remember the math library, right? And let's print out math.py and just see what that is, okay? Math.py, ready? Run. And you see that big long number, 3.14159, etc. You see that? Okay. Now, let's say you wanted to use string formatting, right? So for string formatting, you wanted to take that string right there, okay, and you wanted to format it in a special way, right? So let's just say here, the value of pi, right, to 3 places is, and then we'll put 0 because it's the first one, colon, right? And then we're going to, starting at position 0, and we want 3 places, floating point, okay? And then we're going to close our string. Oops, we're going to, close our string, dot format, okay? And then we're going to put math.py, math.py. Ready? Let's see what we get here. Run module. And we get it to 3 places now. Do you see that? Do you see that? So I'll leave this code up here, and again, page 149 in the textbook, and you need to practice this, okay? You need to know how to do string formatting, and expect, well, please ask questions in Slack. I expect to see questions in Slack. I know it's a little bit weird concept, but just know that you have some options now, right, when you go to print out stuff in Python.